Welcome to Inspire Others. My name is Glory Matoto, the host of Inspire Others. I want to welcome you to another episode of Inspire Others as we go and speak with people in our society, people in our communities, and learn from their stories. Today's guest goes by the name of Sumi. He's a music director, a video director. He's the best barber in Ipswich, and also he's a musician. I want to welcome you to this episode as we go and learn about his story and learn about things that he has learned along his journey of being a barber, a musician, and other things. I also want to go and dive deep into his mind and understand what kind of inspiration does he have for young people. Welcome to this episode. Inspire Others is a place where you get inspired and also empowers you to inspire others. Welcome. So of course, I had to get the best barber in Ipswich to give me a haircut. I couldn't just let that moment pass by, so I asked my boy. He was like, "My boy, give me a cut, please. Give me a cut, cause I need to look good. I need it to look good." So that's him. Give me a good, solid style, making sure that I always look cool and I look handsome as usual. So, oh, look at me now. Hey, now let's see the final reveal. Oh, that's me getting a good haircut. Make that beard look good. So, yes. Welcome to Inspire Others, to inspire, to empower. That's our message, and that's the dream that will be going on for the last few years. Today, I have a very special guest with us today at the Inspire Others, and this person is not only just inspirational, but this person is an overcomer. He's a change maker. The person who would like to call, a needle mover. So for some people might call it a needle mover. A person who is able to change the situation for themselves and to actually look as a better, as the better aspect when it comes to life. So, without further ado, please, I would like to welcome my guest. He will introduce himself.
What's up, everybody? My name is Sumi. My actual name is Sumi Moto, but I just prefer Sumi. I'm also known as Crispy Cuts, and now a director. Yes.
Okay. How are you doing today, brother?
Today I'm doing very fine. I'm very. It's been a beautiful morning, and yeah.
For someone who doesn't know who Sumi is, can you give them 3 facts about you?
Sumi is a very funny dude. Sumi loves people, and also Sumi loves working with people.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoy working with people. Yes, 100%. Yes.
And can you tell us your occupation?
I'm a full-time barber, and I'm also a film director. Yes.
How did you get started with? Let's say, maybe let's start off with. What's your story? If someone was to ask you, what's the story of Sumi?
Sumi arrived in Australia in 2015. I went to Milpera. For those who know Milpera, I graduated from there. Then I went to Yeronga. Yeronga really made me as a person. Like I was just a little boy, and then Yeronga made me like a man.
Oh, so you became a man at Milpera?
Yes. At Yeronga, yes. Yeah. I graduated from Yeronga in 2020, and then when I graduated, life was moving very fast. Mm-hmm. Life was moving very fast, and sometimes in life, mm-hmm, you're going to stumble when you're moving too fast, So I was moving too fast, and unfortunately I found myself in prison. I did 2 months in there, and yes, I did 2 months, and then I came out, and now look at me, I'm here.
That's exceptional.
Yes.
That's exceptional. Yeah. And a lot of our young people, sometimes they find themselves in a hard or compromising place, and they find it's very hard to get themselves through out there. Like, what's motivated you to sort of
look at your situation and be able to make a difference or to make a change where you find yourself. You're here today, serving the community, being an incredible person, part of the community, helping young people, motivating young people. A lot of young people can look at you today and be like, oh man, how did Sumi become, this person who is involved in terms like, when you look at his Instagram, bro, he's always posting about his barber. And bro, a lot of young people have those dreams, but they are so threatened by what people are gonna say about them.
What people are gonna think.
What people are gonna think.
Yes.
How what motivates you to sort of get started? Well,
personally, there's a lot of things that could motivate you out there. Like you can't. What really holds us as young people is thinking about what other people would think about us if we do a certain thing. You see, that mindset really holds you back. It puts your life in pause. You have these beautiful ideas, you have these beautiful dreams, but you cannot execute because you're thinking what other people would think of you. And that mindset is very bad mindset. Personally, I did the most, like in the African community, going to prison, it's like you've lost it all.
You've lost it all, yeah.
You've lost it all.
You're gone.
You're gone.
Yeah.
You're finished. In the African community. So me going to prison, like I could either be that person that's lost and gone, or make something out of it, create a story out of that. You see. So I said to myself, I don't care what you think. 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 I'm gonna do it my way. I'm gonna showcase of myself, and I'm gonna put myself out there, and I'm gonna become one of the best barbers in Brisbane. Shout out to all the barbers in Brisbane. Like they do amazing work, and I joined the industry, and yeah, like I just like basically as I looked at it as I have nothing to lose. Like they say, there's a quote that goes, if you don't try, then you've already lost.
Right.
So try and then lose and then learn from your mistakes, right? I'll tell you one thing, my brother. The start of Crispy Cuts was one of the darkest times in my life, also, because thinking about what people are gonna think, thinking about I have my bookings. You know what I used to think? Like, well, people do it. Like I was like, damn. I opened Crispy Cuts. I started posting videos, but at the start, I was doing. Sometimes I would do one person a day. Sometimes I won't even get one person in that whole day, and I would just be sitting in the salon, just waiting for someone to book, Like there was those days, So like, and in those days, I used to sit down and think, should I stop this and just go get a job? I'm like, nah, I can't do that. And the other thing that was very like difficult to deal with is everybody wants to appeal to females. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to appeal to females. So me, I was sitting down, I was thinking, oh damn. So some girls out there came across my page and they went to my website and they saw my availability and they saw this guy is not even booked out. I at the step that like, but then now like that was a dumb mindset. You know what I mean? Now thinking back, it was a dumb mindset, thinking, oh, they're gonna go and see, oh, if this guy booked out, or no, or look, he's not even getting customers. You know what I mean? So like that used to like dealing with that. It was kind of hard, but like I said screw it. I'm gonna stick with the plan, and I stuck to the plan, and until now we've cut a lot of people in Brisbane, a lot, and yeah, so like, and I thank God for that. All praise goes to the Most High, Without God, nothing is possible, At the end of the day, you have to trust in God, trust in God, and trust in yourself. Believe in yourself. Your brain is your biggest enemy. What you think is your biggest enemy. always be nice to yourself. Always think positive of yourself, regardless of any situation, regardless of what you're going through. Your brain is like it's like a program. You know, the way you think is the way you're programming yourself. So like if you're consistently thinking you're dumb or you're ugly or you're this, you're that, like that's how your brain is gonna receive it. That's how you're gonna see yourself. But if you tell your brain you're beautiful, you can do this, you can do this, you can do that, your brain will receive that and everything will be sweet. You know. So yeah, that's what I'll say.
Wow, that's very motivating. And like in everything that you've gone through, what was the biggest lessons that you learned?
The biggest lesson I learned was, especially when I went to prison, was living with people, being able to live with people, knowing that this person is a crash out, knowing this person can crash out anytime, but managing to live with them, like not so many people can do that. I can tell you because where I was at and my unit in prison, like there will be people coming, they'll come with so much energy. Some will come with low energy, whatever, but they don't know how to live with people. It's their first time there, and they're still stuck on first. Okay, basically, one of the biggest thing I learned is accepting your reality, and also living with people. So some people would come in my unit, they won't last even two hours, teeth gone, rib broken. You know, I seen somebody get stabbed 4 times in prison. That night I went to my room. As I prayed to God like this. I said, God, please, if you can protect me in this place, please protect me. But the biggest lesson I learned is living with people, managing people, like knowing you can be funny, but have I was a people's guy, you know. Everybody wanted to be my friend, you know. So that's how I knew, like, you know, I'm good, you know, like, yeah. And living with people is very important, you know. It's very important because you're not gonna live with your family the rest of your life. So some days you're gonna go live with your roommates. You're gonna get married. You're gonna have a wife. You know, you're gonna have a husband. You know, you gotta know how to live with people, know how to manage people. Yeah, that's one of the biggest lessons I learned.
And a lot of young people sometimes are too scared to get started. What's your advice to them for someone who feels so scared to get started?
So I could say a few things, but am I allowed to cuss on here? Am I allowed to cuss?
We don't usually cuss.
Okay. I would say the first thing is F it. Like your brain has to say F it. Like I'm just gonna attack. You know, your brain has to be on go. It's really hard. It's really hard because and especially the era we're living in right now is really like social media based. Like this, like you go on somebody's social media, they at this restaurant, they're driving this car, their life is just like a movie on social media. But if you see them in person, they don't live like that.
Yes.
They eat zombie at home.
Yeah.
They eat zombie at home. They eat ugali at home. They were raised by ugali. And then on the social media they'll show you lobster. They'll show you the, you know, those the cutleries. Yes. Cutleries, they chopping it like this. But that's not the life they live. So if you don't focus on other people's lives, and that's another thing too. Don't focus on other people's lives. Like don't portray yourself don't portray your life based on another person's life. Don't do that. And that's been happening a lot in this day and era, especially in 2025. Everybody wants to be like this cool guy. Nobody wants to be real. Nobody wants to be real. Nobody. So basically you gotta be real to yourself, and whatever you wanna do. There's a quote that says, there's a quote that I think Andrew Tate said it. If you really try so hard and you give it your all, God will what's the word?
Will multiply it.
will multiply your you know. God will always help you if you really try your best, you know. So like, don't focus on what other people are thinking about you. Like there's so many events that happen in my life, like that I could have been stuck and just you know been thinking about that over and over and over. You gotta move on. If something happens today, if something bad happens today, and you're alive, you're breathing, thank God and move on. Forget about it. Don't dwell in the past. Don't dwell so much in the past. You have to move on. You have to move on. Life is not in the past. Life is, we're getting older every minute, every second. So you gotta move. If something happened and it was bad, and the point is you're breathing, you're alive. Move on and just go for it, man. Just go for it. Don't think about what people are thinking. Don't think about what people are thinking about your life. Like at the end of the day, they don't pay your rent. They don't feed you. They don't do anything. They don't do anything for you. So like, just move on, man. Yeah.
You gotta learn to move on and really focus on what your life is worth, because it's definitely very true. Sometimes people are too concerned about what's people around them gonna say, or you know, you don't really want to think about for yourself. But for you, one of the most interesting thing is you literally did this one yourself, where you grabbed your tools and you started cutting your hair
from Timu.
From Timu straight away.
Yes.
Which is very interesting to some people. Be like, oh, I don't even know if anyone will show up to my shop. Did that scare you or anything like that?
That was the scariest part. That was literally the scariest part. Like, are people gonna show up? Are people gonna book? And then I remember when I opened my website, I got the first booking. I was very excited. I was very excited. I'm like, oh, if one person can book, you know, that first person really motivated me. But before that, when I started Crispy Cuts, I didn't started with a website straight away. So the first people that I was posting were people that I went to school with. Just they were purely supporting me. Shout out to Pablo. Shout out to Faisal. They were just purely shout out to Innocent and Steven. Also, they were purely coming to show love, you know, and I started posting them, and from me posting them, and then I opened the website. I got my first booking. I said, wow, if one person can book me, a lot of people can, more people can. So now it was a matter of it was the point of just focusing on what got me the first customer. What got me the first customer? I posted clips on Instagram showcase my work, and somebody saw it, liked it, and they booked. So what do I do next? Keep on posting. There was a time I was posting 5 times a day. Everyone that would come that day, I'll post everyone. Everyone, no matter where you're from, skin color, I don't care, I'll post. And then that beginning, that first month, first 2 months, it was very scary. That's when sometimes I'll sit down and think, should I just get a job? Should I? You know? But I just stuck to the plan, and but it was really dark. It was really scary. Yes, 100%.
Okay. And one of the other important thing is for your advice in terms of young people today. Now you're doing videography as well. Like all these, can you lay out the blueprint to the people to sort of tell them, like, if someone has an idea, how you've already gone through the path yourself, you've already wanted to create your show, Crispy Cuts, and now you're moving into videography, doing videos. Like if someone has an idea, what should they do first?
A lot of young people are held back by addiction, drinking, smoking. That for most people, like they'll have beautiful ideas, but what will hold them back is their addiction. And I would say, like, if you're in that position where you have ideas, but then addiction is holding you back, like everybody will tell you, and I will tell you, you need to quit. You need to quit. But my advice to you is maybe don't try to quit straight away. Don't try to cut it off straight away because that's impossible. So you need to learn how to limit. You need to learn how to limit your fun and your serious time. Like just have limitations. Just know the whole day I will work, and then if you're gonna enjoy yourself later on, you know, and then that will start shifting slowly, and then you start seeing I don't really need this things I'm doing, you know what I mean? Like I don't really need it, you know. So like you're gonna start enjoying more your work instead of what you're enjoying, you know what I mean? So that's how I did it.
Use that.
Yeah, that's how I did it. I just had to have limitations because yeah. So like if what was the question again?
The question was like, can you tell people like if someone has an idea, what should they do first?
Yes.
Like how because you've already gone in.
Yes.
Yeah, he said that life is too short for you to try all the mistakes. Or
Yes,
do all the
yes,
mistakes,
yes.
so that you can educate the young people who are like have a dream or they want to start something but they're scared like I don't even have any ideas of how I can do it.
Just your ideas. When you have an idea, no one can really tell you how to do what you want to do. See, God is very creative. God is very amazing. He created you with a brain your brain can build a structure, a structure. Yes, your brain can really. Your brain, if you use your brain wisely, your brain can build anything basically. You know, so like, just protect your brain and your thoughts and what you think about yourself really matters. What you think about yourself. Don't ever be negative to yourself. Always be positive to yourself. And from there, if you have something in mind, you can you choose. You say, okay, let's say for example I wanna start a car wash company. Boom. No, you don't have to come tell me I need to get a van. I know I need to get a van. I know I need to get the equipment. You don't need to tell me that. And then along the way I'll learn, okay, maybe I didn't need this, maybe I needed this, maybe I need this, you know? Along the way you will learn and you know, you will prosper. And when you start something, it's a journey. And you wanna enjoy the journey. There's the goods and the bads. There's like when you're going on a journey, there's always gonna be trials and tribulations. There's times you're gonna be so down, and you have to be ready for that. And there's times you're gonna be like, whoa, you know, I'm doing something, you know, I'm happy, this is that, yada 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 yada. So the whole point is just enjoying the journey, man. That's literally it. Enjoy the journey. There's, you know, destination is death.